Okay guys, so when you're dealing with this certain type of retouching in Photoshop, like skin retouching, it's always good to, tweak your workspace so that you can work functionally, and at a very fast pace. Because when you've got all these different windows up and they're all over your screen, it's terribly frustrating, and it is really going to cut down on the time and efficiency that it takes for you to get your end result. So let's come up here to this drop-down menu, and we're going to start with the photography workspace, but then we're going to reset this workspace so that it is exactly what you see on your Photoshop if you were to start new. And then there are a few different windows that I want to have up while I'm doing this type of retouching. So we'll come to the window drop-down menu up here. One of the ones that I need is Actions, so I'm going to click on that, and you'll see how the Actions panel now has a check mark next to it. That's how you know it's going to be visible in your workspace at that moment. We also need to have our Adjustments window up. Let's see, what else do we need? We need our Properties window. I'm going to click and drag my Properties menu out, and then I'm going to click here on my Actions, and I'm also going to click and drag the Actions out just a bit. This History, I don't really use History that much, which I know is crazy. Let's go ahead and close that down. Let's open this Info one up, pull it out so that it's not docked, and then hit that little X right there so that we can get rid of that window. And then our Clone Source is something that we won't be using as well. So we're going to go ahead and hit this X right here. And let's see, what other windows do I need? I need my Swatches window, and I also need Layers, which is already up. You can see it right over here, and it's already got a check mark next to it, so we know it's ready to go. So what we're going to do is move our Adjustments window up here to the top, because that's where I like it to live. And I'm waiting until the window has that blue box around it. Then I can drop that window right in there, and I know that it's going to nest within those other windows. I'm going to take my Swatches window and do the exact same thing. And with this Color window, I'm going to click and drag it out here so that I can close this. And then Properties, I'm going to bring right in here and nest with Libraries, and Actions is also going to live there. I tend to cluster similarly sized windows together because it makes sense for your layers palette. All right, so we've got our lovely model, Alan Rose, here. She is fantastic, and she's a joy to work with, and I photographed her a couple of months ago. I'm going to hold down my Option or Alt key and just click on my background layer to show you the before and after of what we're going to be learning. And we have got a lot to learn, so let's go ahead and get started now that our workspace is complete.